Hello there, this is Josh with Tuxedo Talk. And do you know who loses weight? People that have cancer. That's who loses weight. So, losing weight is not the standpoint of having a healthy body and a healthy life. Because if it's something in common with people that have cancer, it's not a very good metric. And also, too, for all the people that lose weight, do you know what 95% of them all have in common? Give you a chance to think about that. What they have in common is that they gain it back plus more weight within about a year or two. So losing weight is a stupid idea, for health at least. So if you don't have the body that you want to have, you're overweight, out of shape, and feel like shit, don't focus on losing weight, because what your body is basically a really shitty Toyota Prius. Only it has a really, really big gas tank. And what you'll find is after you've drained that gas tank of its fuel, it's a lot lighter, but you're still riding around in a shitty Toyota Prius. When your only goal is to lose weight. What's a far better idea is to focus on gaining strength or gaining an ability you didn't have before. Something you can measure yourself against. With me, I'm strength focused. So as it stands right now, I just posted I'm able to do a 275 pound bench press. The goal is to get to 315. I can do a 335 pound squat. The goal is to get to 405. Then I can do a 420 pound deadlift. The goal is to get to 500. Now, in my pursuit of that, I'm also not being a sedentary fat slob, because you can't do those things and be a sedentary fat slob. The weight loss and the strength are a byproduct of the goal. So, like I said, if you're focusing on only losing weight, your body is basically staying a really shitty Toyota Prius. But if you focus on becoming stronger, more fit, having some fitness goal instead of looking at numbers on a scale, what you're doing is you're slowly but surely transforming your shitty Toyota Prius body into like a really cool muscle car that's got a great big V8 engine that consumes a lot of freaking gas. Because if you're just trying to lose weight with your shitty Prius body, it's really fuel efficient. So it's really hard to burn off all that extra fuel, all that extra fat in this analogy. So what everybody always does is they restrict their calories, they put less gas in the tank, and they drive their shitty car around more. And especially when you've overloaded your shitty Prius with all that fuel, all that fat on it, that's when you're a lot more likely to pop a tire or have those problems. So you got this really fuel efficient engine that you're driving around, trying to burn up all that excess fuel in your Toyota Prius. And at the end of it, even if you do suffer through all that extra driving, all you're left with is the shitty Prius. But if you say, for the time being, I don't give a shit about the gas tank. Yep, I got a lot of fuel in this thing. But what I'm working on is building muscle, building strength, having the ability to do something, basically pick up heavy shit. You're switching out that fuel efficient engine for a less fuel efficient engine. And you'll find over time you'll burn up a lot more fuel. So as it stands, an untrained person has somewhere around the calories needs of about 2,000 calories a day. But once you have significant enough muscle mass that you've built onto your frame, that muscle that you've built requires calories every day just to maintain itself. So with about 6 months to a year of hard training, of trying to get bigger muscle, bigger strength, you'll be having an extra 300 to 400 calories a day you can eat just to maintain your weight. Well, running a mile burns about 100 calories. So after that 6 months to a year of extra training, it's the equivalent of you running 3 to 4 miles every single day, and you don't even have to do a goddamn thing. And at the end of it, again, you have a body. Once you lose the weight, you do the cut. That's has some muscle mass, and you'll be proud of. Whereas then, if all you're doing is just running a lot, or doing a lot of cardio and restricting your calories, you're not going to be any stronger. You're not going to be able to do anything you couldn't do before. So what's the purpose? You've lost the weight. Okay, now what? There is nothing. There's no next new goal to do, no next big thing to accomplish. So you may as well eat bonbons and Reese Pieces and all those delicious things, because you can always just do it again. And then you're starting to get into yo-yo lift weighting, which is especially bad. So that's why, if you're unhealthy, if you're weak, if you're fat, don't focus on numbers on a pound. Don't focus on that. Don't look at a scale and say, oh, I lost 10 pounds, I gained 10 pounds, hooray. Instead, what I would suggest is pick a type of exercise that you like. And the thing is, I gained 5 pounds on my lift. I'm able to do an extra chin-up. I'm able to do an extra 5 push-ups. I was able to shave some time off my run, if running's your thing. I don't like to run, but if that's your thing. Now, at that point, now you have goals that will lead to the end result of you not only losing weight, but having a stronger, healthier body.